Hi Libra, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are doing a bit of a more in-depth kind of reading. I am looking at the relationships in your life, so whether they are platonic or romantic. We're going to look at relationships, your connections with others. We are also going to look at career and finances, and I will also be grabbing two cards for health. So if you have any health issues or concerns, we'll see what's coming out for health as well. All right, so please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do appreciate that. I am running a competition at the moment too, so if you want to leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw to win a free personal reading. So I'll be drawing that when we hit 222 subscribers. So getting close, guys. Make sure you do enter that. This week, when we're looking at relationships, I've got the Yin Yang Oracle. And we also have the Blackbird Lenormand for relationships. Then as we move over to career, we have the Soul's Journey activation cards, as well as the Jelly Bean Lenormand. And when I do grab you some health cards, we are using the Earthbound Oracle. Okay, so getting into it for you, Libra. Libra, what is going on for Libra with relationships, please? Libra and relationships. Libra and the relationships sector, whether that be platonic or romantic. What is going on for Libra with relationships, please? Okay, so straight away I am seeing this may not be for all of you, okay, Libra, so take it as it resonates, okay? We do firstly have the cold energy, the detachment energy. This is somebody a relationship that's gone cold, a relationship that you're detached from. Mercury retrograde, guys, and Libra, you guys are one of the ones most affected by the retrograde. We do have the renewal and the spark card as well. So this is, a relationship that's gone cold, a relationship that you're detached from. There is some sort of renewal happening, this person coming back around somehow into your life. That spark melting away the coldness of the relationship there. So for some of you, I'm getting that, it may not be that you're not in, contact, or you have completely detached from this relationship. It's just this energy of the relationship has just gone cold to some extent. I'm kind of getting that for some of you, it's not completely detached. It's a relationship that you've still been, holding on to here and there, but it's actually coming back around and renewing in some sort of way. So we'll have a look with the Lenormand as well. Okay, Libra, what's going on for Libra and relationships? Relationships for our Libra. Just clarify the second and third card for Libra and relationships, please. Okay, so firstly we have the Garden, Libra. So the Garden is the card of social events and social meetings and hanging out with people. I actually feel that for you guys, this is you're running into this person where it's the cold, detached, current relationship. This is where the renewal, the spark is happening. It's you're running into them somewhere. I'm feeling like it's a social event of some sort. Whether it be you're just walking down the street and you run into this person. It's out in a public space. The garden is all about, a lot of the time it's public spaces. So it can be places like, public gardens, the beach, the park, libraries, museums, those sorts of things. Or it can just be, at your local coffee shop while you're walking down the street and you're bumping into this person. I do feel I am getting that for some of you here, with that renewal spark card. For some of you, this is a nighttime event. There may even be like literal, sparklers or fireworks happening at this event. And this is where you're running into this person. I do feel like this is just a chance running into somebody kind of energy with that garden here. Some of you, you may be on a date when you run into this person, or they are on a date and you run into them somewhere. But it kind of that's what renews the connection, because it's like you stop and talk to them, and that's what renews the connection. I do have the number 8 coming through strongly here as well. Okay, because I'm seeing we have the garden is the 8 of spades. I also have the 8 of hearts and the 8 of diamonds here as well. So this may be happening today, the 8th. This may be because of this eclipse energy. Maybe this is where you're meeting this person, running into this person. If you're someone who's, I know that quite a lot of you probably will be, in America, where you can actually be in the path of totality for this eclipse. So there may be like some sort of eclipse party where you're running into this person or something along those lines. It may have something to do with the eclipse for some of you, because I am seeing that 8 very, very strongly here. Otherwise, it could be also 8 days from now, or somehow 8 is significant to this. But because I am getting 3 8s out of 4 cards, I've got 3 of them are 8s, and the other one is a 9. So that's a progression from that garden energy. So the next card I have here is the Anchor. Okay, and it has actually come out with the Moon. And then I have clarified both of those with the Key. Okay, so this is, with the Key clarifying those energies, it's definitely a positive kind of progression happening here. So the Anchor does talk about, things that have been under the surface. There may be a reason that there was some detachment, some cold energy between you and this person, and it may be because of things that have, been under the surface of this connection. But ultimately, there's a lot of reliability and dependability here. This is like kind of this energy of this relationship was stuck, but it's kind of now, you're renewing that, and it's you're bringing that anchor back up to the surface. There's no need for it to be stuck anymore, because we do have, with the Moon there, it may have become a little bit detached in the past because of emotional sensitivities. Someone may have upset somebody or something like that, or somebody maybe just was in a very emotional time of their life when this has sort of gone a bit cold, this connection. But it feels as though, that there's a very dependable, reliable energy there, that this person, they can anchor help anchor you through any storm that comes your way. And with the Moon here too, it's kind of like your intuition is opening you back up to this connection, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't know why we stopped hanging out or whatever, but my intuition is telling me that this can be renewed. There is still that spark of emotion between us, regardless of whether this is, it doesn't matter whether this is platonic or romantic connection here. There's some sort of spark of emotion between you and this person that is enabling you to reconnect. You may have something in common. It's kind of like, rely that you can overcome anything that has been in the past that made you detach in the first place. Especially with that key, clarifying that energy. The key opens up new opportunities. It opens new doors. So it's like, your intuition is guiding you to open a new door up to this person and allow this person back in, kind of energy. And all doors lead to success with the key here. So we're definitely seeing that there is, successful relationship, being sparked up between you and this person once again. So, that's what we've got in regard to relationships here for you. So we'll move over to career. Okay. Libra. What does Libra need to know in regard to career and finances? Fear and denial. These both talk about fear as well. Okay, so there's something that's worrying you. There's something that you're worried about when it comes to your career or your finances here. The fear card, it does say, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And then the denial card says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So there's something here about needing to acknowledge that you are fearful, um, you know, of something to do with your career. I'm kind of feeling that some of you are worried about, it's like this fear that I'm never going to be financially stable. It's this fear that my career is never going to be where I want it to be. I'm never going to be, I'm never going to get that promotion. That, you're just you're needing to just face that fear. I feel here, Libra. I don't feel as though that's a, I'm not reading that as a like, all fear is valid, right? But it's not, I feel as though you are putting that on yourself. It's not a realistic fear. In reality, it's not necessarily something that you have to be afraid of. Okay, but we'll have a look with the lenormand as well. I feel like it's something that you can overcome. Okay, this fear, you can overcome this fear, and it's kind of like, yes, I acknowledge that I'm afraid that this is not going to be what I want it to be, but I'm going to power on through anyway, is what I'm getting there. But we'll have a look. Libra, what's going on for Libra with career and finances? Libra, career and finances for Libra. Getting a double up for you here, Libra. We do have the garden coming back out again for you here, but I'm feeling that that's a separate message than what we saw with the relationship stuff. That relationship stuff feels completely separate for you, as opposed to Gemini. Gemini, it was very linked up together, but yours is very separate here. So we're moving directly into, this has got to do with your career and finances. This is meetings that are important within your career and finance sector. Okay, so for some of you, you may be, if that's a fear that you're not going to get the promotion, this is you. It's kind of telling you not to take that fear into the meeting with the boss to ask for the promotion. Don't allow that fear to come into that room, and don't allow that fear to enter the meeting. And you may need to meet them halfway as well. You may not get a full promotion. You may need to think of how you could actually compromise and meet them halfway. Like, I know you can't give me a full promotion, but can I take on extra responsibilities? And, if I can prove myself, then you'll give me that promotion. There may be some sort of negotiation that's needing to take place here. You're meeting someone halfway, maybe having some important business meetings that are actually going to help you overcome these fears. I'm seeing the child come through after that as well. So the child does talk about, maintaining that innocence, that I don't want to say naivety, but it's that innocence that anything is possible, that I can make anything happen. When I grow up, I can be whatever I want to be. So, when I, it's the way that you're looking at things within your career and financial sphere at the moment here, Libra, that you are currently in that fear state where you're afraid of not being good enough, or not being able to propel yourself forwards and grow up into whatever you want to be here. So it's kind of asking you to, reset the mindset, come from a very optimistic energy rather than a fearful energy, that you need to really, embrace that inner child and be, just have fun with it. And, it doesn't matter if I don't get this promotion today. I'm enjoying. I just want to find more enjoyment and find the small little things that give me joy and amazement and wonder and optimism within my career and finances. We do also have the ring. Okay, so that's kind of letting us know that we are in a pattern here of cycles. Okay, it's just part of the cycle at the moment for you. These meetings is if you're approaching. I kind of feel that this is advice once again as well, Libra, that if you're approaching these meetings with compromise in mind, with a lot of optimism in your heart, you're strengthening your relationship with the potential possibility. You're strengthening your relationships to make this cycle what you want it to be, to continue this cycle in a much more positive way for yourself, where you're actually going to start achieving the things that you're wanting to achieve here. So I feel like for a lot of you, that's kind of like advice that you really need to come from a more optimistic viewpoint when it comes to your career and finances, that you may be needing to, just strengthen some relationships within work and career, by having meetings in a very optimistic and fun, bringing that fun energy with you as well, okay, to help, propel those cycles into the more positive cycles for yourself. Okay, so I hope that helps with your career and finances, but we'll grab a couple of cards in regard to health as well. I do just want to make sure I'm letting everyone know I am not a health professional. Not many readers will touch on health stuff because it is, a little bit controversial, I suppose, but if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, and that is fine. You are more than welcome to click off now if you don't want to look into health stuff. If there's a specific health thing, maybe keep that in mind for a second, and we'll see what wants to come out for you. Libra. Okay, Libra. Health and body for Libra. What does Libra need to know about health, please? We have gift, and we also have vision. Okay, so side note, there's someone out there that this is not anything to do with health. This may be your spiritual health. You're being given a gift of insight, of the vision. Okay, so some of you, if you've been questioning whether you're seeing that, yes, it's real. That's a spiritual vision thing for someone here, that you have these gifts that you're trying to kind of ignore, but you do have the gift. You're seeing what you think you're seeing. Okay, so I don't know who that's for, but there's someone out there that's for there. But when it comes to actual health, we do see, gift. You are being given the gift of health at the moment. So good health for you at the moment, Libra, regardless of whether you think that's the case or not. You know, you see with clarity that the health that you're currently in is actually a gift, not a curse, if that kind of makes sense. For some of you, there may be some vision issues. Okay, so go and get your eyes checked if you've been worried about your vision as well. All right, so that's what we have for you today, Libra. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading, and hopefully I will see you all again soon.